This kind of reminds me of Stargate in the multiple episodes over the decades or decade where they would escape a gold ship or something in a glider.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Shepard Commander.
Yes. Well, okay, look. Adrenaline rush, I understand. Adrenaline rush in Mass Effect 1 only makes the cooldown of your other abilities go down for faster or instant. That's stupid. But I always use it in 2 and 3 because I would snipe easy headshots. Not only would it be easy headshots because of the slowdown time, but it would save ammo because it makes you do more damage too.
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
The door's shutting.
Uh-oh.
Double time, people.
Hurry. We're losing the environmental field.
Legion's just standing there.
Make it.
Cool-headed Legion. He does kind of deserve it. Okay, this is pretty cool.
Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Oh, and Legion helped Caden.
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Whee! Now the Geth ships look so weird.
So I know which one is you.
I'm incredibly surprised that no Quarian shot it. Like all the Quarian ships all got the message at the same time in time. I feel like in the real world scenario they would have been killed. One ship would have been that guy where it's like, oh, sorry, I didn't get the message. Boom. Oh, someone wants some punchies.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Yeah, but quality over quantity. A lot of those Quarian ships are
Your
civilian.
unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
Do.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a...
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
You are not touching my robot friend.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about you?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Zen, coordinate with Garrel. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Aw. He wants to help the Quarians. You know, the ones that want to kill him. Oh, man. All right. Well, now you know what time it is. It's talk to everyone on the ship time.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Yay. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's the last time it's been a little bit since I played Mass Effect 3, and the last time I didn't romance Tally. So, because that was my kill everyone playthrough. I romance nobody, because everyone was dead.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
I think game mechanic wise, because we rewrote instead of destroyed, and they became Reaper puppets, kind of, that I believe the Quarian forces take a larger hit, so their at-war asset goes down. But when we get the Geth on our side, there's more Geth than there would have been if we had destroyed them. So the Geth war asset ends up being higher. So I think as far as game mechanics go, it's the same either way. It's just we have more Geth on our side or more Quarians.
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when Creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Ouch. The Geth were building like an ark kind of thing. We're all here, and first the Quarians tried to kill them all hundreds of years ago, and they just tried to kill them all again. This is, I always wondered, like, man, I can't believe someone would pick the Geth over the Quarians and get all the Quarians killed. Like, well, so I don't want that, but I can kind of see it now.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Someone believed you about the Reapers? Huh. Again, I've said this before, but Mass Effect 3 has some great callbacks to little inside jokes, like the Conrad Werner stuff, where he's talking about like the thermal clips and that. It's just when Legion's like, oh yeah, they believe me right away, and Shepard's like, oh cool, that'd have been good.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond...
Oh, I literally already did that.
So the Geth believe... That must have been...
And I just did the thing that Conrad joked about. Was it Conrad? It was somebody. Joked about, like, asking questions you already asked kind of thing. I think it was him. I think I'm good.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
We will hold the line.
Oh, thank you for following, Wendy.
Hold the line.
And welcome. Welcome to the part of the stream that's just me talking to characters.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
Oh, thank you for the follow. The Real Bigfoot 00. And we get to see Iduna. Yeah, we get to see Iduna get punched. Udina get punched. Twice. Which is funny because he's dead, so... Just punching a dead body at this point.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Taddy. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
So if Tally gets once again, everyone's here. You can it's happening. It's happening. It's that time. It's the time of day when I forget a word and I can't think of it. And I was literally going to say excommunicated instead of exiled. There it is. I will just forget a word and it'll just completely blank. Exiled. If you get her exiled, she isn't an admiral. She's just here as an advisor. So it's a nice little touch. She's here either way. She's either an asset because, I mean, she was made an admiral because of her Geth knowledge, but if she's not an admiral, she's at least here. It's like, hey, I'm here. And everyone hates Udina. I think when people talk about everyone hates Jacob, everyone hates Ashley, everyone hates James, not everyone does. I think they're fine. I think they're okay. I'm sure there are people that like them. No one likes Udina. No one likes Udina. And like it's like what I was saying before about the corporations and Outer Worlds and how you just love to hate them. They did a good job making a character that's just unlikable. Well, I wouldn't say anyone hates Jacob. It's just everyone finds him boring. If I had to rate all my teammates, he is dead last. Because, and again, I don't blame, I keep saying I don't blame him. He's a character, he was written. But it's not his fault that he's boring. He's just the boring one. Someone has to be the boring one. Someone has to be the boring human that just does what he's supposed to do. Like, that's kind of how Caden was in the first one.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Whenever I hear someone in this game use the term throwing like garbage data around, I don't know, I can't help but think someone's just throwing a garbage can at somebody. Again, I grew up with Ninja Turtles, and this is a weird segue, but the fact that when you're a kid, it's fun. When you're an adult, you realize every time the Turtles fight Bebop and Rocksteady, all they seem to do is put trash cans over their head and like shove them down like a hill or something. That's what it just reminds me of.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
And of course, like, again, my character's super Paragon, but come on, I did not punch him because he almost killed me. He almost killed Tally, my love interest. He almost killed Legion, my favorite robot space friend, and he almost killed Caden. who's there. So that seems so mean to Caden. It's like, come on, Tali, I'm in love with Tali and Legion's my friend, and Caden was there.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Maybe if I had the right incentive? No, that's not... My people need me here.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Ooh. Okay.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
My very first romance interest in Mass Effect was Ashley, because it was either Ashley or Liara, and I chose Ashley for some reason. And then in Mass Effect 2, I romanced Tali. And then 3, I continued with that. But right before Mass Effect 3 came out, I always felt bad. It was like, I had a relationship with Ashley, and then we didn't really break up, and then I romanced Tali right after. So when I went back and replayed the series, one of the only changes I made was I didn't romance anyone in 1. That way, my only romance in the entire series was Tali. Felt like that was a good thing to do. I need to play through as FemShep at some point, because I've been playing through romancing the same people. I'm a creature of habit. I've never romanced Caden. I've never romanced Thane, Jacob, Garrus, Jack, Miranda. So basically, the only people I've romanced are Ashley, and that was only in 1. I never finished it in 3. Tali, Liara, and that's it. Tali and Liara and half of Ashley. Oh, they don't. It was just like, I don't know. I was trying to make the character more like me, and it's like, it always felt weird doing that. So I made him like completely just one, Tali only.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Okay, so kind of like the police of the area? All right.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Corus commands them. It survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Okay.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
I mean, that's a good idea. In a world where Reapers are all over the place, good idea.
Use what you've got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
Glass cannons. Well, that's Colby, though. That's the thing, though. It's Jack is one of those characters that you'll find in RPGs sometimes where she seems super renegade, but she's almost more of a Paragon romance because she's so messed up. If you go straight for like the I love killing and she doesn't seem to really want to romance you at all. Not as much, but then if you're nice to her and you kind of like break through that exterior of hers, then it's more of a Paragon thing. Oh, what powers? I mean, like just like my combat abilities. I'm an engineer, so just all the engineer abilities. I haven't set a bonus ability yet because I'm waiting for Tali to unlock energy drain for me, because it's awesome to keep me alive. Honestly, there really are no renegade romances. I mean, to be honest, there's no Paragon either. It's kind of like in the middle. You can, in Mass Effect 1, you can romance Liara no matter what. You can be a complete jerk. In the entire... Like, I could have romanced her with my kill everyone Shepard. It's weird. Morinth. Hey, I romanced Morinth once. Didn't turn out too well. I think the reason why they put that in the game is because people probably thought that Shepard would be the one person in the galaxy that wouldn't die from bonding with Morinth, right? It'd be like, come on, if anyone's going to get past Morinth, it's going to be Shepard, right? No, it's game over. Like, it's nope. Nope.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
Oh, she is definitely unstable. She scares me.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
Well, she can stay away from my friend Legion.
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
See, I like her. She's fine. Okay, I'm not going to do that yet. Well, actually, if I do this, I think it just unlocks the mission. I don't know. If I hit A on this, does it... I think it might just unlock the mission. I don't want to lock myself into it, though. Wait, this is something different. Wait, hold on. Let me save it just in case. I don't want to get locked into something right now because I'm talking to everyone, but...
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can
Oh,
anyone hear
wait,
this?
I can warn her? Okay.
Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need...
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kanesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, would have lost the ship.
Is that timed? If I had waited too long, do you just hear the person on the other end just explode? That'd be interesting. Ooh. Oh, nothing. Cool. I've got nothing new. Wow, I did not know that. I was going to listen to it all. Oh, who knows? I think he's only... He should be above Admiral at this point. He's just like, he should still be a commander. He should be Supreme Commander Shepard. By the way, I play a lot of games like this that call me Commander. In fact, it's like an inside joke with me and some friends on Xbox that we're commanders, because we'll play we both play Mass Effect, XCOM, and then we'll play Halo Wars, and we just call each other Commander.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Or a Stellaris, kind of the same thing. That's such a dirty move to make that happen.
Trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Ooh, is that going to be in... Yep, I know that place, the reactor in the middle. Yep.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
The Quarians are almost as smart as the Solarians. Ooh. The Cure. Malon Heplorn. Oh, it's Malon. Oh, look at that. I've just heard the news you cured the genophage and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. Well, you mean female. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Warlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciate... he sounds like an Elcor. With sincere appreciation. I like how I flubbed that. Malon Heplorn. I'm a mumbling Elcor. Alright, Joker! What does Joker think about Tally being back on the ship? Don't comment on her hips again. I might have to hit you.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
Well, I have a mod, you can kind of tell now. Yes, I have all the DLC. I will be having one or two well, obviously more than one. I guess 2 or 3 DLC streams. See, in Mass Effect 1 and 2, I did a thing where I would do all the I would do all the main missions at a point, and then I would do all the side missions on like 1 or 2 streams straight, just nothing but side missions, and then nothing but loyalty missions. It was fun. Can't do that in this, because sometimes side missions get locked out. But I will be having, right before I go to that last base, the Cerberus base at the end, before like the cutoff point is, I will be doing all the DLC. DLC's fun. Leviathan's good. I like the reveal at the end. It's interesting information. Of course, Citadel DLC's fun. Omega's the worst one. It's not bad. I mean, it's fun. You get new people on your team. You get a new biotic ability unlocked for being for a bonus ability. But it's the most forgettable. I had a friend who was like, hey, I can only afford like 2 of the DLC for Mass Effect 3. What should I get? I told them From Ashes, because Javik is a whole new character and it has different dialogue, so he adds to the whole story throughout the entire game, and Citadel. And then I was like, if you have any extra, Leviathan. I always forget that Javik, I know he's DLC, but I always forget you have to buy him, because I got him day 1 for free. I reserved it at GameStop, so I just got him for free.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Although every time you call her Miss Voss Normandy, I kind of expect to see her walking around with a tiara and a sash. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
No.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy's stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
That's the game's way of saying we're not stuck here.
Commander?
Uh-oh. Where's the spot? It's right here, isn't it? It's somewhere on this area right here. Oh, no. There's a spot where I get stuck.
One moment. I've been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low-volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
I love Edie's sense of humor, and the fact that she has one.
Hello, Shepard.
She is the artificial intelligence in this game, in this series. She's been evolving since 1, technically. The Geth becomes sentient. That's all cool. I like that. But Edie is the artificial intelligence that kind of proves the Reaper's wrong in a sense. Like I don't know. She's evolved to be almost human. And with the extended ending, what she says during like one of the endings that she's talking, I like it. I think she says she's alive. Like making a reference to Short Circuit again. Like number Johnny 5. She is alive. All right, time to change my armor. We're working with the Quarians, so let's make something a little Quarian-y. How about some purple and black? Hey, fish. Hey, fish, I don't have to feed. You know what? For old time's sake. Num-nums. Oh, yeah, I can have Tally come up. You know what? Why not?
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Oh, man. That's pretty harsh.
Hey, you're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
After all this, I could... it's like in Mass Effect 2, whenever you talk to her, she always repeats the same stuff by the end of the game. And one of the options is, you have to hit the middle one. The top one's like, or the bottom one's like, no, we're done. The top one is like, oh, we can't be together because it's too dangerous. It's only the middle one. So it's so many opportunities just to mess it up. And after all that, I can just, I can't do that.
Tally, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No, you came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Okay.
Aw, nice wholesome moment of just them holding hands. And the screen goes to black. Uh-oh. It's Hammy DeVito. Wait. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to make myself look like a Quarian. Okay. What is the most Quarian I can look like? Let's take a look. Let's see. What's pretty Quarian in here? That's pretty Quarian. I know it's an N7 helmet, but still, that's pretty Quarian. That's very stupid, and I hate that mask. No, that's too Garrus. No, kind of like Garrus, except not as good. This is my least favorite helmet. I hate it. It kind of reminds me of the helmets in XCOM, but it's also just, I hate it because you can't see. I hate this helmet. You can see through this one at least. That's very Thanish, which is why I was wearing it. That's got some VR going on. And they got some... I think this was like more Starship Trooper to me. Just look at the helmet. Alright, well, I guess I'm going with... Let's go with this. I mean, it's Quarian. It's a suit. I mean, it's the best I have. It's like the human version of it. Okay? This isn't going to matter too much. Although anything that looks like... Anything that has like tubes on it... It's stupid to say, but... What looks the most makeshift? Let's see. That looks pretty sleek. That. Wow, look how... I didn't even notice how bulky this thing looked. Look at the neck. Look how much it's covering the neck. Wow. You know what? Let's use that. It's bulkier. It's like a bulkier suit. Oh, you on the phone with them? Look, calling any company sucks. Honestly, I'd rather go in person. I'm super lazy and don't like to go outside. If you ever saw me, I would blind. Like if you ever saw me outside, I would blind you for how pale I am. Like the sun shining off of me. But I hate being on the phone. They put you on hold. They have all, Plus, I have a hard time hearing people's voices, especially over things like speakers. So half the time, I can't hear what people are saying. The helmets again. All right, so I got regular N7 helmet with breather, stupid death mask. This is a visor that's sort of like Garrus's, but not, because it's like I don't know, it's shaped differently. This one is around across the eyes, so both eyes. Once again, this is the one that, you know, it's like the Luke Skywalker training thing. This one's kind of like that, except at least it has this one makes sense. It is you can see out of it, but still see like a heads-up display on it. That makes sense. Recon helmet I already wore. Then there's this thing, which is kind of like a weird cross between this one and this one. And then you have the helmet one, which looks like a Space Marine helmet. Well, that's the thing. I have not been paying attention to the bonuses. I honestly only care about what they look like. So again, for the Quarians at least, I was going to go with this. Kestrel helmet. Which one's the Kestrel one? I'm bad with names. Capacitor. Well, yeah, anything that ups... Yeah, I know, Jay, but that's not the point. I'm being a Quarian. We're cosplaying as a... We're LARPing as a Quarian at this point. Hello, fellow Quarians. So I'm going to use this because it makes sense. This I can deal with at the melee damage, but... I don't know. Chest piece, nothing really stands out as Quarian. It's too sleek. I'd say this because it looks almost like I'd say this almost looks like it was kind of like riveted, you know what I mean? Like together, like it looks like it was like put together on the outside, kind of. I don't know, close as I got. Shoulders, let's take a look. Oh, you suck. At least the next mission I'm doing is a side mission, so I don't have to do a whole entire mission like that. It's gonna be a side mission. That's what I'm giving you. Look at these itty bitty little shoulder pads. Look how tiny they are. Do Quarians have tiny shoulder pads? Actually, they do. You know what? Tiny shoulder pads it is. They don't really have shoulder pads. They just have suits. Arms. Regular. Got that. That's too many buckles. Not enough seals for that. It looks too buckly. Got that. That looks almost just like a shirt underneath with some armor on it. Which actually kind of could be like a Quarian thing. It's like a suit with armor strapped to it. That works. Now legs, I think I know just the one. And it's not in Mass Effect 3 apparently. Resonant. This one. Yeah. Kind of nice looking. This one actually kind of reminds me of like a almost like a skin tight cyber thing. Like you can almost see like the muscles built into it. I think this one makes sense just because again it's like a normal kind of shirt looking thing with just armor on it, which is kind of a Quarian style. But there was one in the past where the legs had cables coming out of it, which screams Quarian to me. But it's not in this one. At least I don't have it. Let's see. Honestly, the simplest one would probably work for this. What increases ammo capacity? This one does. Look at all the why does it look like I have a bunch of exhaust vents attached to me? Why are there so many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This is weird. I'll just go with this. Nice and simple. Yeah, well, the Rosenkopf things seem to be like a sleek design. And this is... You know, I'm going to have to make an armor that just is my least favorite of everything. You know what? Next stream, when we get off the Quarian stuff, I should do a stream where it's like my least favorite armor pieces, just all together. I really don't have any least favorite chest piece or gloves. I do have a least favorite shoulder. It's the one that's so bulky you can't see past them. That'll be fun. Yeah, this looks... No, I stopped on that. What am I doing? There. Materials. Quarian suits aren't very shiny, are they? We'll go with that. Any pattern? Tint. Well, Quarian suits are mostly all black with some purple. So I'm going to see how all black with purple looks. All black with purple. That's not bad. I was going to try purple with all purple and then black. But I feel like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's try it. How does purple and black look? Actually, that's not black. That's like a super, 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 super dark green, I think. Okay, which one looks better? The all purple with some black? Which one looks more Quarian? Which one looks better? The all purple with black? Or black with all purple? Oop, wrong one. Maybe, I kind of like the all, like, their suits are more black, but maybe if I do this. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of good. The pattern built, it kind of like goes with the rest of it. I like that. And here's the pattern I never use. I never use the camo pattern. You know what? That'll go on the one I don't like. The no like armor. I'll use the camo pattern. Everything I don't like. And lights will be, of course, not purple because we don't have a purple. Yeah, Jay, I know you like that. I don't like camo on like a futuristic spacesuit, I guess. I don't know. Or at least different colors. If it was like a regular camo color, like greens and tans and brown, like that would look okay. But I'm doing purple and black here. So we got team camo and team not camo. But hey, if we want to do a camo at some point, I'm perfectly willing to do that. But it's just, I don't know. I think purple and black didn't work the best for that. Also, you can barely tell. Now, there are no purple lights. This one's a little more subtle. Yeah. There we are, the human Quarian suit. Not even close, but yeah, like you can, except for the legs, you can almost barely see the camo with this armor setup. But no, next stream, one of the streams at least before I'm done, I will do a thing where I put like all the stuff that's my least favorite and just throw it on there. Okay, and more talking. No. Why do they have to put this here? Why do I have to look? They forced me to look at it.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make the scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. Edie out.
Visor goggles. Oh, is that the, which one is that? There are 3 headpieces that you got in Mass Effect 2 by drinking Dr. Pepper, basically. The recon hood that goes over your whole head, the Thane thing. And then there's 2 more. One is the goggles, like the Sam Fisher-looking things. I don't remember what the third is.
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tali around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult.
Because she's in a shell?
But the Geth? I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those. Got a few things on my plate.
Better start eating. Okay. Anyone in here? Nope, no one important. Aw, now I feel bad saying that. I walk out the door like, nah, no one important here. Bathroom? No. And no one. Cool. Once again, I want to know what this is. One day I will look this up. I'll Google it and be like, what is the VR seat looking thing in this room for? What room is that? The lounge. Okay. Oh, it's the Thane room. We will always dedicate this room to Thane. Put a picture of Thane in there. And here's the guy who just walks around the ship. Dr. Michelle. You have anything for me?
Commander?
Nope. Guess not. Boy, I'm so glad I brought you instead of Chakwas. I don't regret it. It's a different, it's something different. Okay. There it is. Finally, I have waited this long. All right, no one's super important. Yes, I finally got my survival ability. That's not one that makes my cooldowns worse. And now it's time to reset powers for free. Oh, holy crap. Look at how many powers. Look at how many points I have. Oh, no. This is going to take a while. Well, first off, maxing this out and putting nothing in override. Overload. Damage or impact radius. Extra damage means more shields taken, doesn't it, maybe? And there's got to be more damage stuff in here, right? I'm taking that. And I know I'm taking that. Normally I take recharge speed, but this gives you more shield, so that's important. Oh, you don't get to the Cerberus base? That's really late. Relaxation table. I guess the Normandy could use that. You know what? I'll go with this. Little extra damage never hurt. And instead of doing this like I normally do, I'm going this because I could use the extra shield. Although, this is kind of offsetting. If you use it more often, you get shields anyway. This, you use it a little bit less, but you get more shields. But this is only a difference of like not even a second, so I'll go with this. And then more damage. Or this one, which is awesome because it gives you armor. Doesn't last very long, but it's something. Yeah. That's like I knew I was taking this. That's why I took the damage. I wanted to at least get one damage in here. Boop. When I played multiplayer a lot, before I unlocked anyone, I played the Paragon Engineer, which had that. And I always gave him the armor. He's so squishy. He's literally squishy. Fitness, please. Health and punch. No, I'm not. The only class I would ever think about putting points in melee instead of health is Vanguard. That is the only way. Which I will be doing in my kill everyone playthrough at some point. So I will probably take melee. I'll do melee shotgun with a big blade on it and just kill everyone. Shield charge. And of course, this one. Yeah. And now incinerate. Basically, I'm doing the ones I know I want to max out first. Without putting any points into overload, I should have enough points to max everything out. And then the last two will have 4 points in them. Well, 4 ranks. Which I know is going to be cryo and something else. So I believe, with incinerate, I always do damage to one target. Because a lot of the boss units have armor. Increase damage by an additional 40% over 8 seconds. Or recharge speed. I think I did recharge speed. But this isn't bad. But it's only a 40% increase over 8 seconds. I'll do this. Because this, remember, the seconds that it's taking off isn't taking into account the weapons on me. This is only about 1 second. But when I have a bunch of weapons on me, it could be 2 or 3 seconds. So, plus it's my go-to thing to do. This is very, very situational. So I'm doing this. It is just pure single target armor devastation. Nothing. Literally useless with this here. It might do a little damage overall, and Mass Effect 2, this was useless if you had energy drain. In this, it has the chain lightning, which is nice. I will miss that. But I kind of like this better for survival, so. Tech Mastery. Make me a super engineer. Power damage or duration. My reputation's full. I did reputation before because I needed it. Now I don't. And yeah, this is better. Duration's just like how long they burn, I guess, or how long the hack glass, which I don't even use it that much. Increase the force and damage of squad mate powers by 30%. Or my own stuff. And yeah, this. My weight capacity. I always go with weight capacity. Combat drone and sentry turret shields and damage, which I don't use that often. Or just straight up that. Yeah. Damage, damage, damage. Look at that 70% damage bonus. And then I don't use sabotage much, do I? I tend not to use it. Maybe I shouldn't use it anymore. Maybe let's change things up. The drones I can always use as distractions. They really don't do any damage. On this difficulty, the drones are distractions, nothing more, which means I don't need to max them out. Maybe I should do Cryo as my third. Be a true elemental character. You know, have electricity, ice, and fire. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's more situational because it only, I never liked Cryo in 2. I hate because in 2, Cryo doesn't make armor brittle. Cryo doesn't do anything to armor in 2, which is, if you have Incinerate, why use this? Especially when you're playing on Insane and all the enemies have armor and shields. But in 3, this hurts armor. Which again, I have Incinerate, so it's kind of redundant, but it is fun to do the tech explosions. And it does slow them down a little bit. Easier to hit them. Power duration, or I think duration's probably better because, yeah, it'll give me longer for them to be slower, so I'll be able to shoot them. Yeah, why not? Decreases movement speed by chill targets by initial 20%, or increase damage. Ooh, this is such a bad one. Oh no. Do they move slower? Or do I increase the damage they take by 10%? But it says chilled and frozen, which means if you use this on someone who has armor, they're not frozen, but they're chilled, which means they take more damage. So use this and then Incinerate for tech explosion and more damage. Which means maybe I should have taken the thing and Incinerate that makes the Cryo thing better. But I always underestimated biotics. I thought they weren't that great. Casting wasn't my thing. But I'm looking forward to playing Vanguard through again, because I'll have I'll have some biotics. I won't have all of them, but I'll have some. Oh, this is so bad. Hold on. What was the thing I took instead of the ice one? Okay, if they're chilled and I hit them with Incinerate, this does a butt ton of damage. 100%. Double. But this is just a nice overall 50% to anything. I kind of still like this better. Even if I use Cryo, I like this better. This way I don't have to use Cryo first. Like I can just do whatever. So in that case, I will do this. I'm going to do this anyway. That way the Incinerate still does 10% more. Let's see. Wow, 50% recharge speed. Woo. Increases damage to frozen and chill targets by 15%, and weakens armor targets by an additional 25%. So this plus Incinerate would still do great. But that recharge speed, though. Remember, in Mass Effect 3, the recharge speed is based on the ability you used. If I use Cryo on someone, I then have to wait for Cryo's refresh rate before I can use Incinerate. But it already has a pretty low recharge speed. Or fast, I should say. Low cooldown. So I kind of want... You know what? I'm taking this. Yeah, now I'm an Elemental Master. Which means my remaining points are going to go into... honestly, I'm not even going to... You know what? I'm going to take the first 3 points in Sabotage only because I'm fighting Geth right now. But once the Geth stuff is done, this is almost useless. It only hacks turrets for a little bit. It doesn't seem to help against guns that much. Sometimes they just shoot anyway or switch weapons. That's fine. And I don't need to put points in this at all. So now I'm just going to level up these two pretty evenly. Again, these are only distractions. They're not going to do a lot of damage. Which means I might take Detonate because at least that does something. Yeah. Basically, it's a bomb that I can put behind them. The turret I use even less. But again, they're good distractions. Yeah. To be annoying. I could put more into sabotage. Actually, I can max out sabotage and just leave these two the way they are. Yeah. Well, no, I just, you know what? I don't use it enough to warrant it. I just don't. So I will make my combat drone as good as possible. Shields and damage or shock? It's short range. Oh, I'm definitely doing missile, which means I'm not going to do this. If I'm doing missile, there's no point in doing... I'm not going to do a close range shock and missile. Missile's like the long range one, and this is the close range one. Could have taken that to offset the fact that I don't have overload anymore, but whatever. So I have 7 points. I can get sabotage rank 4, sentry turret. You know, I'll get rank 4 in this. Duration. All right, there we are. Yay! And I like the fact that I'm a true like elemental engineer now. Garrus, you here, buddy? You calibrating?
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
Oh. Oh, okay. Whew.
The genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Kelross.
Long story. Nobody'll believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
No, it doesn't. Stop. No, I thought that when he said that, you'll notice sometimes in this game you can tell when lines weren't in a specific order, because like when like Hackett was listing off some things of missions I did, the tone of his voice sounded a little different on the second line. And then the next one it was the same again. When I walked forward, I thought I skipped the dialogue. He was saying something to Tally, and then when I moved forward, he said you missed Rex being here or something, and it was like a slightly different tone. So I thought I skipped it accidentally. But no, Tally would never cheat on me. Right?
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
I think it kind of makes sense because he's a Turian, the whole military thing, but he does. Every time I wanted to talk to him, it's like, Garrus, please come out of that room and talk to me. Like, no, I have to calibrate. Garrus.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
Well, if I go through like the pyramid of the typical BioWare pyramid, or RPG pyramid, I like to call it, where it's like the first game I played a lot, second game I played less, third game I played even less. Mass Effect 1 I've beaten, I'm not kidding, probably like 15, 16 times. But then Mass Effect 2, I think I've only beaten maybe like 7 or 8. And Mass Effect 3, I think like 5. 5 maybe? I beat it once initially. I beat it again later. I did my kill-all playthrough. I did my Renegade playthrough, but I was nice to my friends. And I did an Adept female playthrough. So yeah, I think it's 5. This will be my 6th. I love Mass Effect 1. There's something about it that I could just play it over and over again. I don't know. You're a super good leader. Remember when I made you the leader of the suicide mission Team 2 and no one died?
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with 1,000,000 lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard.
1 second.
The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
Okay, let me fix that. How is that sexual? Why does my automod think everything is sexual? It thought the term geth and then space and then or was whatever. Is there something I don't know? Is that a thing? Do I have to Google this? Okay.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
Oh, I'm killing no one off. This is my save everyone nice guy. Everyone lives. Whoever can, anyway.
Tally's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet, I guess.
Hey, we can see your face now.
If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them.
That's a weird way to think about it. This war, the Gethern, is like some kind of holy war to them.
Later.
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 Later. Here, let me play this for old time's sake.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
There we go. I just wanted to hear it. All right, Liara. Oh, in order to do my kill everyone playthrough, I did what I like to call a suicide mission math. I wanted Morinth and Jack to be the two that were left. Because in 3, they're the two that have the least to do with the story. Because if you don't help Jack, she never shows up in the game until she's an enemy in Cerberus. Like if you don't go to the school, all the kids die. And then Morinth literally sends you an email in the beginning, and that's it. And then you find her later as a Banshee. It took some finagling to be able to have those two survive. And no one else.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really?
And Joker.
You know he's going to keep bothering you until you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
Mystery of the galaxy solved.
Hello, Shepard.
Nothing about Tally.
Hello, Shepard.
Oh, you know, it's funny that when I mentioned this. I know I've mentioned this a lot. I'm sure people have heard it multiple times, but when you play games like this, the little quirks that the AI can give you, are like little personality quirks, but they're AI based. Like again, when Jay was playing this through, his Garrus kept dying constantly. Mine doesn't. So it was a thing where it's like his Garrus is made of paper. So in my game, whenever I had Liara and Tally as teammates, they just did terrible, and it kind of became a thing where it's like they don't make good teammates. And this is kind of it's extending on that because Tally's here and she isn't saying a word. Like, oh, it's nice to see Tally. Like, nope, nothing.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Well, oh, I forgot to check that. Thank you, Glyph. Smuggler Manifest. The youngest system? Youngest system? Operative Morat has sent smuggler manifests of an Athabasca class freighter to authorities in the whatever system. The manifest follows. 8,000 tons of dextroamino food supplies. Ooh, Garrus and Tally can have some food. 16,000 tons of levo amino acid food supplies. 200,000 tons of platinum. 12 Alliance fighter craft. Inactive, mothballed on lower decks. 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft. Inactive, mothballed on lower decks. 300 indentured workers. Slaves from Karshan recaptured, attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours, per the Shadow Broker's request. Oh, wait, hold on. I read that really bad. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the Shadow Broker's request, the government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. Well, good. Good. But they were Batarian. Remember, Batarians are like the slavers of the galaxy, but those people were Batarians. They enslaved themselves as well. So that's nice. They actually survived. If they had been home, they would have been killed. Anyone else on here I should talk to? Kaidan. Wait, no, I already talked to Kaidan. Okay. Unfortunately, Kaidan gets the DLC treatment where you just hit A on him and he says stuff. I wish you could just talk to him. Like how Zaid and Kasumi in Mass Effect 2, you could just hit A on, they say stuff randomly, and then you're done. Kasumi repeats. I don't think Zaid did. Zaid had cool stories.
Breaking now. A nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can. The battle space. Does Dr. Tassoni ever let you in her room? 'Cause she keeps me out.
She's afraid of you.
Do we need to talk,
No.
Commander?
No, not the face. It's always that 1 or 2 second frame of her close-up face.
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now. Except for perhaps the commander.
What? How do you know?
Spy cams. Okay.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
Javik and your hatred for machines. I guess I can't blame him. Remember, in his cycle, they went through the same thing with with a Geth type thing. They just beat it because they were all united under the Protheans, so they were able to win.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil. They were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Oh. But...
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it at the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
EDI might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
So I guess he's saying that knowing 100% what created you and knowing your purpose 100% makes them super alien to us. And not being limited by time.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
He's staying where he is. You can leave if you want.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it. The machine you call Ide. What if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully. Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time.
He wants to do it so bad.
I still have much to learn about this cycle. I still have much to learn. I still have much to learn about this cycle.
Also, the weird, like, I know it's water, but the sound he was making when he kept doing that. Oh, thank you for the host. Yay, thank you for the host, Bigfoot. I keep forgetting to do that. When I watch my friends stream, I keep forgetting to host them because my auto host is just broken. So it never hosts properly. I keep forgetting to go in manually and do it.
Gabi, have you ever seen recordings of Liara's
no.
matriarch Benezia?
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first.
Yeah, well, it was I couldn't find anything decent with Harbinger. I kind of like put these alerts together in like 1 or 2 days. I kind of like them though. It's it's Saren being taken over by a Sovereign, but it's Harbinger saying assuming direct control. My raid is like a Reaper thing. Of course, my follow is punching Udina. My sub is like Shepard's little speech at the end of 3, a part of it. Thing is, they're good for Mass Effect, and I like Mass Effect being a thing for my channel because it's my favorite series, and I plan on playing it multiple times. But on Saturdays, nope.
It's about time you
James wants to talk.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
A heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
I never got to play most of 1. Aw. Well, my friend who had PlayStation systems instead of Xbox, he played 3 first. Well, no, he played 2. That's right. He got to play 2. 2 came out, and then 3, and then he finally got to play 1. He had seen me play 1, so he knew what happens. But 1 has so many little moments that can carry over to 2 and 3. It's why it's so much fun to do. Like when you see an NPC, like when you see those two, you see that mother and her brother-in-law talking about how the kid could be born with a heart condition, and you see him in 2, then you see him in 3. If you don't play 1 and you do like the comic thing for 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure they don't appear. And if you never played 1, if they do appear, you're not going to know what they're from. You miss all those little itty-bitty things that make the universe better.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
The last time. Why does everyone keep asking me if the Geth can be trusted? Just because they've been killing people for 300 years.
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Hey, not everybody's as crazy as you, sir.
Interesting. You know what? I forgot to ask the question. I asked this question to everyone. Who is your most favorite teammate and who is your least favorite? I asked this because I'm always on the lookout to meet people that say something different finally. Because you always get the same ones like, oh, Garrus, Liara, Tali, Rex, Thane, Grunt, even Morden. They're always the favorites. And then you have like Ashley, Caden, Miranda, Jacob, James, mostly the humans, end up being the least favorite. The only thing I've ever heard that's different, I had someone tell me that Caden and Samara were their favorite. Okay, Tali being the favorite, yep, that makes sense. Jack is least favorite, though, is that one's understandable, because Jack is kind of in the middle tier for me. So hearing her be at the bottom for someone I get that. But I'm waiting for the day when I meet someone who says that Garrus or Liara or Tali or Rex are their least favorite character. I want to meet that person. like the top 4 characters, in my opinion, who have been around since Mass Effect 1. That's part of the reason why. They're so well written because they've been around for so long. I want to hear someone say like, oh yeah, man, I hate that Garrus. Okay, I have never heard someone say Jack is their favorite. I have heard someone say that Jack is like in their top 3. But I've never heard someone say Jack was their favorite. But again, Jack's a middle tier for me, so I can see it going both ways. I guess it depends on your situation with her. How you play the game, maybe. I do like her in 3. I like her better in 3.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Just one more diagnostic suite.
All right, done with the talking. Now it's time for the mission. I don't know if Jay's still here, but he did the quartermaster, which means I have to use the executioner pistol, which means I am going to at least get 1 level on it. Where are you? Where is this stupid thing? Executioner pistol. There it is. No, that's the Punisher. There it is. Yay, waste of money. God, this thing is bad. Oh, that also means that my teammates have to use it too. Which means I have to take 2 people with me that can use pistols. That kind of limits who I can take, but in a way that kind of works. Let's go. We're doing a side mission, by the way. I am not doing a main mission with this thing. I'm not.
Commander?
All right. Main mission time. I look, wow. Side mission time. See how my brain is stupid sometimes? All right. Save the Admiral, shut down Geth servers. Oh, first off, did I unlock any new areas? Is there anything in here to scan? I think I already tried this once. Okay. Oh yeah, like I'm saying, like once, that's why Jack feels like more like a Paragon thing. Once everyone, at first you're like, oh, I gotta be a renegade Shepard to romance her. Like, no, she's broken. And once you get past that, you can tell. All right, any new area? Oh wait, that's new. That is new. Anything else new? That is also new. So before I do any like secondary main missions, I should say, okay, let's do the 2 side stuff. And it was this one, Argus Row. That sounds familiar. I know it's in the first game. What side quest was here? Argus Row. Was this the one with the Major Kyle, or was this the one with the biotic terrorist guys? I can't remember.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there we are. I should have read the planets first. Bwong. All right.
Reapers eluded.
Now we have to speed read here. We got to, like, Commander. Like, no, I'm taking my time to read these. They are a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. Theia was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. It's a big storm. Look, I already lost the bet. Does it matter now? What, if I get caught, I do have to gift one sub. Every stream I get caught by the Reapers, I gotta gift one sub.
Jump successful.
It was a little BS how I got caught, by the way. Metgos. Yep, this is where you land. A large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove, with concentrated heavy elements consistently being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metgos seems like on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. Nope. It's so annoying when I have to do this around the Reapers. I need to remember to scan later. Saiba, a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. This is about as lazy as you can get. About as dull and lazy as the descriptions you can get. It's blue. Yeah. Canberra. It's a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canrum was the site of the warlord Shiager's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shiager was a female warlord, one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to her band and lie with her. When Shiager's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim they have the blood of Shiager. Oh, am I going to find Shiager's corpse? What a weird thing to find. What do I got? Haptic optics relay. Or array. Not relay. Yeah. Oh, they're getting closer. I think I got all the planets.
Faster than light jump successful.
And I don't need the fuel yet, so here we go. Gorgon. Okay, I have to ask this question real quick. Just because I grew up in the 90s. When you think of the word Gorgon, besides Greek mythology, the obvious choice, what does that make you think of? The term Gorgon. Or Gorgon. What does that make you think of? Besides the actual mythology stuff. Because I know what it made me think of just now, and it's weird. Charblu. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, the methane in Charblu's atmosphere gives it an azure hue. Half-Life, a game I've never played. I didn't grow up with a PC, so I didn't have the PC games. The Asari crew who initially surveyed the system during the Earth's 17th century named Charblu after a then popular soprano. The singer was renowned for her unusual skin tone, which was quite similar to that of the planet. Was there a boss called Gorgon? Gorgon. I don't know. Okay. Again, I'm very 90s in this. Yeah, remember a movie called Small Soldiers? That was about toys that become like sentient, basically, with AI chips. And the one army toy, the leader is a Major Chip Hazard, is voiced by Tommy Lee Jones. And, yep, the Gorgonites. What a pull that is in my brain to be like, Gorgon. Oh, the Gorgonites. Led by Archer. And against Major Chip Hazard. What a bad movie, but I still liked it. Cameron. Cameron is a terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and argon. The surface is scorching hot, primarily composed of iron with deposits of nickel. Like Wuo, Cameron is tied locked to a blue giant forever, looking into the face of Gorgon, which means it's turned to stone. Okay. God, what a weird movie. That is a 90s movie. Planet is a terrestrial planet only known for scan data picked up by unmanned probes. Though over 76 AU from the blue giant Gorgon, temperatures in the planet's orbit are still dangerously high. Only ships with very powerful heat radiating systems can venture that deep into space, or into the system. Fortunately, the planet is not a terribly interesting world. It has a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and methane, and the scorching surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of platinum. The world is tidally locked to the planet, leaving the sunward side scorching and irradiated wasteland. Oh, good. And the dark side of frigid ice and ice-crusted. Good planet. Vectra. A typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane and sodium in its atmosphere. Salty. The heat of the star Gorgon is slowly blasting away the gas giant's massive atmosphere, which is visible as a long, dim trail that trails behind the planet. Is that all the planets? I didn't get this one. You know what's funny? I kind of kept this going. I have read, as far as I know, every description for every planet in all 3 games. I have to keep going. But the cool thing is, once I start playing my second playthrough, I won't have to stumble over my words and do this again. Sleckon. Orbiting at an... That's a Pokemon name, isn't it? Go Sleckon. Orbiting at an unbelievable distance of 710 AU over 66 billion kilometers from Gorgon, Sleckon is a huge gas giant with an atmosphere tainted by methane and chlorine. Now, scan away.
I found something.
Aha. Planet on Cameron. Yes, Planet on Cameron. Advanced power relays. Oh, and that's everything here. Bye. Well, okay, my list so far that I have, not official list, I haven't actually written it down in my brain. My official list is Mass Effect 3, of course I'm still playing it. Then XCOM 2 Iron Man playthrough on hard, which I'm going to die. It's not going to last that long. Then Mass Effect Andromeda. Then I thought about doing Dragon Age series for a while. I will do it. That is a big series that's going to take forever. So before I jump into that, I was going to play Knights of the Old Republic 1. It was the very first game I ever did a YouTube video for, like a Let's Play, like 10 years ago. And it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's like when you play it, you can feel Mass Effect. Like that's what Mass Effect comes from. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe a Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough, or maybe, depending on where I am in the game, or maybe I'll start Dragon Age. Oh yeah, I probed it twice. She says two different things. Like first time she's like, "Really, Shepard?" The second time she's like, "All right, probing Uranus." Again, I love the fact that Edie has a sense of humor. Good. Vebinok. A small terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of carbonaceous material, water ice, and low-density silicates. Rare but concentrated loads of light metals have been deposited by asteroid impacts. See, why can't I read like that all the time? It's like, I don't know. It's like sometimes I can read fine, and other times it's just... One hemisphere of the planet is covered by surface deposits of oxidized copper. Approximately 270 years ago, a Turian bulk gas transport was attacked by pirates in the Phoenix system. Damaged, it made a rough landing on Vebinok. The heat of the landing melted significant quantities of surface ice, and ruptured shipping containers spilled locks across the surface. Before this evaporated and escaped the planet's weak gravity, it reacted to cause the widespread rust. Oh. Rusty planet. And there's also some one-off games I've been playing. So I might like playing like some kind of like short playthrough, like who knows? Maybe in between games, I'll do like a week of one-off games. Like Tuesday, I could do FTL on Steam. You know, Wednesday I could do, I don't know, Into the Breach on Steam, like those kind of games. Just like little one-offs. Like I could do like a week or two of one-offs and then go back to a series. I need a list though. Not only do I have to make a list of main games, I have to make a list of like one-off games that would last probably only one stream. Those would definitely do it. Like FTL and Into the Breach are like one-stream games. They have good replay value, but in terms of just like playing it through a couple times, that'd be good. Tuntau. It's an enormous, low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide with deposits of various light metals. While the planet is not habitable, the relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small chips? Yep, traveling Doritos, traveling through the Argus Rho cluster to land for drive discharge. Also, I mainly stream from PC. Like 95% PC. The only time I've done console is when I hooked up my Xbox to try to beat Penance, which I still haven't done yet, or to hook up PS4 for Overwatch, when I tried that a few times. I suck at it, by the way. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to do console stuff. I could. I have so many 360 games, decent amount of Xbox One games. I could do it. So maybe some one-off games will come from there. Maybe I'll find like an arcade game or something on the Xbox 360. All right. You are next? Intai-Se. Sure. An atmosphere similar to Earth's made the planet an early candidate for human colonization. However, prohibitively high temperatures and an arid climate have proven a hindrance to terraforming and agriculture. A few human cities were founded, but the majority of the human population on the planet remains scattered across the vast deserts, operating wind farms and geological research stations. Tatooine, huh? All right. Every sci-fi world has to have Tatooine. Patashi, a sun-blasted terrestrial world whose atmosphere was blasted away millennia ago by the star Phoenix. The surface is scorching hot, mainly composed of iron with deposits of tin. Due to its relatively low density, the planet is tidally locked to Phoenix. Seas of molten light metals cover much of the sunward side. And last one. Silsalto. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has no remarkable features. Okay, alright, I lied. I thought the worst one you could find was like, this is a standard helium gas giant. It's blue. This one literally says nothing. I feel like this was phoned in a bit. Whoever was responsible for Silsalto kind of phoned that in. Now, what is this? Hey, it's Pinnacle Station. Hey, everyone remembers Pinnacle Station, right? The DLC I didn't do on stream because it's boring and doesn't do anything. Maybe. The Reapers. Although they kill everybody. Which I guess it's fitting because he did too. Yeah. The asteroid-based Pinnacle Station was originally constructed by the Turians to function as a concealed command center during the Krogan rebellions. It has been retrofitted as a military training facility for high-level special operation teams employed by the Council. The station's combat simulator allows teams to train under a variety of hazardous conditions. Yep.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, cool. Hey, look. It actually matters more than it did in the first game, because there's actually something here. What is it? Turian Spec Ops team? Oh, I'll take it. 33%, huh? All right. Bring it on. Bring it on, Reapers. Haha.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, there's the other one. 450 fuel. Yay. Oh, yeah, okay.
Faster than light.
They went into zoomy mode. How'd I get out of there? Oh, it's the Tatooine planet. Can I find some moisture evaporators? Maybe some. Oh, maybe I can find some milk. Some of that blue or green milk. Was it blue or? I know it's blue in the Last Jedi, but was it blue or green in Mos Eisley? I can't remember. Oh, I found the dinosaur fossil. Oh, it's time to go Jurassic Park and make some dinosaurs for the Krogan. Do.
Evasion successful.
Okay, all right. Blue. Of course, space milk is blue. Everything's blue. Yeah, blue alien people. I think like blue is like, think of a color that someone's skin could be, or just a thing could be. That'd be like weird and alien. By the way, oh yeah, I didn't get the fuel. I guess blue works. Either blue or green. Like Star Trek used green a lot, the Orions. Which I think the only time an Orion was ever in anything other than the original series was an episode of Enterprise. Or I think it was in a few episodes, because that makes sense, because Enterprise takes place before the original series. Are the Orions extinct or something? Because they never popped up. Maybe they got away from that because of the whole, like, sex object thing. So, like, let's not use them. Kind of like, remember, if anyone's seen The Next Generation, remember the first Ferengis that show up? They're not like the Ferengis that you see later, like the ones that love money and they love business. They're like these weird, like, they just kind of like have these weird whip things, and they're like, I don't know, it's weird. They retconned them a bit. Kind of like the Kazon in Star Trek Voyager. No one liked the Kazon. That's why it was like, well, we'll just say they're out of their space. They're gone. Hanale. Early surveyors of the planet dismissed its resource potential, saying it had more heat than a planet needs and more argon than a galaxy would buy. As an enormous terrestrial planet buried under a merciless atmosphere of argon, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, the planet hosted only small orbital stations that were primarily scientific in nature. The facilities have since been destroyed by the Reapers. Screw you, Reapers. Why? Why is it always the Reapers? They kill everything. It's like, oh, there's just like some little baby research stations. They're gone. Catabolo. That sounds like a Star Wars planet. Catabolo is a relatively large methane ammonia ice giant. Although Scion and its orbital stations offer military-grade starship fuel, commercial ships took advantage of the helium-3 refineries here. Because Catabolo was relatively near to the mass relay in the system, the Reapers destroyed the infrastructure on their way to more important targets. Oh, it was like a dry. It's like, we don't care about this planet. Meh. Let's see.
I found something.
Ooh, there's actually something here in an area that has a mission. Huh. I mean, I need money. I have to buy my own weapons. Like always. Except in this game, money's important. And in 2, you really didn't need too much money. Not really. You need to buy research. That's about it. Oh, look, I found a specific... What the? Dr. Jalise? Am I supposed to know who that is? Is that a name they pulled from Mass Effect 1? Is that one of the guys that was at Peak 15? We'll look at it. Scion. Land. Time to do a multiplayer mission, sort of. It's a multiplayer map. Alright, well, because I have to use pistols only, I have to take people that can use pistols. Garrus cannot. What does Caden use? An assault rifle and... pistol. He uses pistol. Okay. Pistol. 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 No and no. Does he use a pistol? What is he? He uses an assault rifle and something. I don't remember what Javik uses. It might be a... Why does everyone use a pistol? Like pistol, 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 and maybe pistol. Okay. Well, I need to bring 2 people, and they need to have pistols. So unfortunately, Garrus and James can't come, and let's just not bring Javik just in case. So I just used Tali and Caden, so I'm tempted to bring Edie and Liara. Well, Javik has an assault rifle, but I don't remember what his second weapon is. It might be a pistol. Yeah, I will bring... Well, if I do... Well, no, it's fine. I tend to exempt the 2 people I just used. Not that Caden and Tali are going to be linked forever, because in later missions I can use Javik, James, and Garrus. Alright. Plus, this is a combination. Tech and biotics. Alright. Here comes the fun. Hopefully Jay is there to watch me suffer. Oh, can you imagine putting a scope on this thing? Alright. Executioner pistol with damage and power thing and nothing. Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't know I could do this. I can have no weapon on someone? I don't think I ever tried that. I can have no weapon. Huh. No, I don't know if it'll let me, but oh, that's okay. I'll just make her use the other one. It doesn't matter what I give her then. So, that's fine. All right. This is gonna be the last mention for the stream, by the way. Like I said, I've been trying to do later streams. I used to stream only 7 to 10 on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'm trying to do 7 to 11. And then Friday, I'm going to do 7 to 12. And Saturdays, I think I'm going to do half and half streams of something to break it up. It's going to be 3 hours in Pokemon this Saturday. And then 3 hours in Game Dev Tycoon. Don't worry, Game Dev Tycoon will be like 1 or 2 more half streams. Because, I'll be done by that point. But I think I might start doing that on the Saturdays in order to do a 6-hour stream. 6 hours of Pokemon's a bit much. So I might do like 3 hours of Pokemon and then something else, like a 3 hours in something, which is where the one-off games could come in. I could save like FTL and Into the Breach games for that, like a nice 3-hour segment. Yeah. Tuesday and Wednesday will be 7 to 11 Eastern time. So it's 10:40 here, which is why this will be the last thing I do probably for the stream. Considering how long it takes me to do missions. Okay, decoy. Explode decoy? Of course explode decoy. I'm trying out different schedules. I kind of like this. I like the longer streams. Also, in a week or two, I'm going to start streaming on Sundays. Since I've been doing like alternating Saturdays between Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke and games I grew up playing, just like going through a list of them, I think I might just split those on a Saturday and Sunday. Saturday will be Pokemon. Sundays will be games I grew up playing. And that'll work. And again, I will probably split those streams if they're 6 hours each, which they probably would be. I will split those streams. No comment. Dad joke. Don't worry, I'm full of dad jokes. I am dad. Dude, I got like the dad jokes. I got the dad sense of humor. I got the dad clothes. I got the dad bod. Working on that. Working on it. I've had a dad bod since I was like 12. Sure. I'll save up for that. I like that ability. Pure biotic. Ooh, yes, please. I mean, the first golden gun I bought in Overwatch was Soldier 76. I'm literally a dad main. Well, I like playing Soldier because he's just simple. He's simple. Just point and shoot.
About 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turinasari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Like, I've lost a decent amount of weight on keto, but I still have a long way to go. I can't do keto for much longer, though.
Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Yay, Turian friend. I think I've reached the limit of keto. I'm going to do it for 2 more months, then I'm done. I'm going to eat healthy for once. No, I used to eat pizza like once a week and fast food, and it showed. There's still plenty of fat, but there's less of it, you know? It's still there, and it's, I still got the squishiness, but it's less of it, which is nice. Which means none of my clothes fit. I have not gone clothes shopping. But what I used to be able to wear, it was just nothing but like polo shirts and like just short, like it was dad clothes. It was dad clothes.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Yeah. All right.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
So yeah, this is one of my favorite multiplayer maps.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
You have the helmet.
On it, man.
You have the helmet. Oh, also, I hate this gun so much. Like I'd forgotten how bad it was until I just shot it once. This thing is horrible. At least I have abilities, and that's my saving grace. Oh, wait a minute. I have to switch them to the pistol. God, this is so bad. Yeah. Team Executioner pistol.
Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger.
I knew it was coming.
Fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant. Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow.
I'll take it from here.
All right, the timer will start now. So I've been streaming for 3 hours and 53 minutes. So at 4 hours and 3 minutes, I can use abilities. And I'm going to be able to because I'm going to die.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Oh, boy. Wait a minute. What did I do? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, there it goes. What am I doing?
Directional guidance error.
Okay. I put it down. I'm playing a crane game.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
Something terrible happened here.
No, don't go down there.
Turians were wiped out. Traces are minimal.
Wait.
Just stay sharp, people.
Where am I going? I can't go down there. That'll kill me. I can't go this way. I guess I move this back. Oh, what if I could hit that person? Hold on. Go back. Go back to where they were standing like a little bit in the middle. I want to see. Can I hit this person? No. Go. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 of them, aren't there? Move back. There we go. Can I go now? Can I? Oh, here we go. Yay!
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
It'd be funny. I don't remember this level at all, this mission. What if there were no enemies in this mission? What if you did this, all this? You maybe use the stupid pistol, and there's no enemies here.
This looks like ventilation control.
There has to be.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Might be like the one mission that has no enemies. I'll just take that money. Oh yeah. I have to turn off powers too. Oh, they've been off. Whoops.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Aha.
Defensive positions. Enemy
Well,
inbound.
barely as good considering what I have. Oh, it's Reapers, yeah. God, this thing is dark. This thing is so bad. I mean, it's powerful. It's just weird. Look at that. It kills husks and it kills the worst enemy in the game and what I missed. Get away from me. If it's only husks, I lucked out. Watch it be only husks. That did nothing. That also did nothing. Alright, okay. There we go. Okay, I'm stuck in the coin. Oh no, alright. Yeah. Good job, camera. Yep, there's one. There's one Turian at least. I'm already low on ammo. Oh, there's a brute. That's going to be fun with no abilities. And no ammo. Time to beat a brute to death. Oh, ooh, that was a good shot from that far away.
Status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
If anyone's played the multiplayer in this game, do you remember ever like screwing with your teammates? There was a mode in this where you could like push a button on this reactor, and if anyone was in there, they just get stuck and die. I'll admit, I did that a few times with randoms. Speaking of which, multiplayer, I will play multiplayer a bit. I'll do it. There might be a stream where I do multiplayer for like the last hour. I need to get my readiness up anyway. Thing is, like, I have nothing unlocked on the PC version, so it's not going to be great. But I have a controller this time.
The core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead. Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
The problem with playing multiplayer before was using a keyboard and mouse. The keyboard was the problem, not the mouse. Thing is, I think there's a separate mod for the controller in multiplayer, which is bad because I can't install it if I already installed the mods for the skins. I'm hoping this will work in multiplayer. I play the multiplayer a lot.
Initiating restart.
I get home from work and play it with people like all night. Oop. Incoming. Listen to that music. Dun, dun. Okay. All right. All right. Aha! Stupid husks. And that did nothing. I love the accuracy on this gun. Woo! Teammates, help me. Liara, no. Liara, no. Ooh. Okay. I'm in a bit of trouble. His head's gone. There are like 3 Marauders over there, and I have this thing. Huh. Edie, I need you not to die because you're like my only savior here. Well, I tried to do the prompt. Didn't like it. Gotcha. Ah, free kill. Come on, come over here. No, don't go around. Don't go around. I called you stupid. No. Oh my God. It's so bad. It's so bad. And immediate death. Yep. Called it. Wasn't hard to call. Why? Why must I do this without abilities?
I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming.
Okay, team. There.
Doing it now.
There.
Understood.
They're coming in from above.
Look at that tracking with that bad sensitivity. Okay. Wait. Oh. Hello, person I can't shoot at all. Oh, come on. Get down. It's cheating. There you go. I have no hope here until I can use abilities. Which is worse, this or the shuriken? At least the shuriken has a lot of bullets. Okay, can I kill one of the marauders? That'd be very helpful. I need to save ammo. I need to save ammo. I just gotta deal with them. Come on, Edie. Help me. No, he ducked it. I need my bullets. Edie, I'd love to help you. Oh, ooh, good. Get off her. Get off her. I have 1 bullet. 1. And at least 2 enemies. Oh boy. Well, Shuriken's awful. Shuriken in 2 is awful. Maybe it's a little better in 1, and there are more enemies now. I have no bullets. I could just cheat and stand here for 2 minutes until the timer runs out, but that'd be cheating, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, team. Oh, there's ammo over there. Please? Please, ammo? I need you guys to cover me. Cover me. You're not going to cover me, are you? I don't think I can get to it without dying. Oh, come on. There's another one. All right, guys. You got to kill him because I can't. Oh, there's ammo here. Woo! No, no. You get back here. Aha. Hello, feature I've only used like twice ever. And it's been in this fight. I have 7 more bullets. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Oh. This thing is so bad. I need to get that thing. I'm not going to be able to kill it with this. I'm wasting all my bullets. Get him, Liara. Get him. Just overwhelm it. Overwhelm his shield. It's not going to work, is it? Ah, this shield thing has to go. Oh, I actually got it that time. Now that I wasted all my bullets, now I'm back in the situation I was in. Oh, I can use abilities now. And I immediately hit the wall. Oh, I haven't remapped them. Incinerate's that. Energy Drain is that. And Cryo is that. There we go. Oh. Thank you, abilities. You have saved me. Oh, that did not kill him. I am very surprised. Oh, somebody's a cold person.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not.
Oh, look, that's the armor I got on from my energy drain. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have done that. Instead, I had an ability up thing that wasn't useful for half the match.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Oh no, I have to send someone. Liara.
Liara, get him to safety.
Right away.
And also, I can turn abilities back on, which they were off the entire time I've been playing today. In Mass Effect 2 on Insane, I turned abilities off to make it easier so I could use them when I need to. In 3, they can just do whatever they want. Normally, they're pretty good with them. Oh, okay. Now, without abilities, this would literally be impossible. Why am I doing this on him? I'm trying to get a tech explosion, but nothing seems to be working. He is chilled, technically, but I can't get the explosion to happen. Ugh. I mean, it was going to run out of... That's why I made it a timer. I originally thought it would be a whole mission. Like, no. If someone does both of those combined, I'm dead. I can't win. Okay. I kind of forgot about him. Woo! Hello. Hello, Brute. How are you today? Good, I see. Uh-oh. You know what's funny? That is the first time I've ever been insta-killed by a Brute in the single player. Oh, cool place to start. Thank you. Burn, please. Did that kill him? Okay, this thing does pack a punch. It's not great and its accuracy's a little weird, but it does hit pretty hard for what it is. Of course, next Jay is going to make me use the shuriken. Honestly, the shuriken might be a little worse. It has plenty of bullets, but it does no damage. It does, like, no damage. This thing at least packs a punch. It's just low on ammo that I can pick up later. The shuriken just does no damage. It'd be, with that plus no abilities, it would just be nothing dies. I got lucky because most of the enemies in this were husks that die in, like, one hit from this thing. The shuriken would not have killed them quickly. which means they would have gotten closer to me and it would have been bad. I love freezing people. It's fun.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
No. Well, Liara's there, so.
Commander. No one's answering my hail. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
What do you mean takes notes? You knew that thing was crap. Or what if it was like only a, what if it was only a sniper rifle? Oh, you gonna go stream? I'll be there soon. I'll play some Fire Emblem while watching you play some Fire Emblem. Oh yeah, but like I was saying before, wow, I just sidetracked back to a thing I talked about 3 hours ago. I was not expecting the houses to have such, to be like so detailed. You know, again, like they don't have dialogue like this in Mass Effect, but I love my characters. Like all the characters, that's why I'm only using the characters from the Eagle's house. Like I like them, they're fun. And I can't wait to play the other two. I can't believe there's like 2 more playthroughs I can do with like different dialogue and interactions. I'm in a 4th one where everyone interacts with each other. People from different houses can interact. I don't think they all can. If you look at the support list on someone you've recruited from a different house, there's like not that many people on it. I think they limited it to only certain interactions, like if they're friends. Like maybe someone from one house knows the other and that they can interact. I understand that. That would have been hard. That would have been hard to make every single person in the game that's recruitable interact with every single other person. That's a lot of work. I understand that it's limited. I think I understand the connections a little bit though, but that would spoil something for you later, so I'm not going to say it. Just that there are certain characters in each house that I can see maybe why they can interact with other people from my house.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Oh, Tyrion man's hurt. Let me just get some Metagel on there. Good as new.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Well, job done. Wouldn't say it's well done. And once again, look at that timing. I am done and it's exactly 11.
Good
Well,
work down there,
never mind.
Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Riley's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Well, like the Shuriken would be bad just because it's a bad weapon. But an only sniper, maybe like an only Mantis sniper, it's powerful, but it zooms in a lot and it has no ammo. Stuff like that. Only shotgun would also be kind of annoying for my character. All right, I'm gonna check the war assets and then that'll be it. I want to read these. There it is. Who is this person? Dr. Jalise, the Asari scientist found on the research station in the Cillian Nebula, was working on a paper that argued nanocircuitry could solve complex behavioral problems in commercial VIs. The doctor's theoretical work seems to be supported by data in the Crucible's blueprints. She now heads the department building the weapons circuit boards. I don't know who this is. They could have pulled anyone from Mass Effect, like Pharaoh's Colony or Noveria or something. I don't think this person exists. I don't know. They should though, right? I feel like they definitely should. This is that kind of poll that should be like, oh, that person. Huh. But it's an Asari. The only Asari that was on Noveria was the one that attacks you. And Pharaoh's was just what's-her-face. That was green. Advanced starship fuel. Helium-3 is used to power the vast majority of commercial starships. Chemical engineers on Scion added experimental mixtures of compounds to the gas to make a more efficient fuel for ships traveling long distances. One of their new formulas is used in ships transporting major loads of materials to the Crucible, speeding up the building process. That's what I just got. Advanced power relays. The advanced power relays are 15 kilometers of insulated wiring. That's a lot. Connected to a switch box that regulate the energy flow. Installing the relays in the Crucible will prevent catastrophic power surges from overloading its systems. Oh no, you're good. Fallout. Okay, Fallout 4 I played for like 2 hours. I am not a big fan of post-apocalyptic games. I beat Fallout 3, but I didn't enjoy it that much. I own 4. I should play it. Blind Fallout 4 playthrough? No, probably not doing that. Haptic Optics Relay. The Haptic Optics Relay is an experimental computer user interface. Cortical implants allow users to see screens projected in front of them. A user eye movement attract, syncing to hand gestures as they sift their data. Very sci-fi futuristic. While disorienting at first, people using the optics array report increased efficiency, and the technology has been adapted by several dozen engineers for use on the Crucible. Cool, we found tech. And the good Turians. Turian Spec Ops Team. Guard Captain, it's the person I just helped. Vidinos, that guy, heads a special operative team. I am just stumbling my way through this, that distinguished itself in the war on Tetris, tracking down Turian's separatist leaders opposing the hierarchy. During the war, the separatists rammed a ship traveling at FTL speeds into the heart of Tetris's capital. The unit experienced their worst fighting in the Diluvian wastelands, unwelcoming marshes with a population deeply sympathetic to the separatist cause. Vidinos. I'm bad with emphasis. But if you want to say it that way, Vidinos. I didn't learn how to speak and spell phonetically. I was part of that generation where they tried to teach me to learn how to spell by memorization. Didn't work. I am proof of that. All right. So I'm going to go to the map and save it. So it's been a fun stream. Once again, I've streamed for 4 hours and only did like 2 missions, but that's the kind of game this is. Luckily with XCOM will be way more action. It'll be, of course, base stuff, setting up buildings to build and equipping people. But XCOM is going to be a lot of just action, probably. Like Final Fantasy Tactics. It's like 10 to 15% item management, and the rest is just combat. I don't know who that is. I haven't really watched YouTube a lot in the last couple of years. So anyone that's gotten honestly, there's a lot of YouTube I haven't watched. There's so much stuff on YouTube. I am so backlogged on YouTube stuff that I actually still watch. There are a few people I still watch. All right. Any new messages? Nope. Okay. Ooh, lore and stuff. I like that kind of stuff. Okay. So tomorrow, we'll be doing maybe the rest of the core. No, I probably won't get it done tomorrow. It'll get done by Friday. By the end of Friday, the Korean stuff should be done. And then this Saturday is going to be half Pokemon, half Game Dev Tycoon. And then again, in a week or two, I'm going to start streaming on Sundays. That'll be fun. Well, at the same time as Saturdays, like 6 to 12, maybe. But I'm going to boop. And because alt-tabbing can mess this up sometimes, I'm going to exit the game before I do anything. And one of my streamer friends is streaming right now. I wonder what she's playing. She's either playing Final Fantasy IX or Persona 5. Oh, you're going to join Discord? Yay. There's not too many people in it. I'm still working on trying to make it a little better. Although I should say this, because XCOM is coming up in about 2 weeks, I added something on the general chat. It is information for XCOM characters. If you don't know, in XCOM 2, you can make your own characters. You can customize them with name, nickname, visuals, armor colors, that kind of thing. So I put the information, I pinned it in there. It's called XCOM 2 characters. So if anyone wants to do that, it doesn't have to be personal information. You can literally make your own character and just put down the name and stuff and all that stuff. And then I will use them. There is a way to do a character pool in XCOM 2, but I don't like it. Because sometimes characters get introduced way later in the game. So I'm going to start the game. And then when I get a bunch of recruits, I will name them the names I find and all the information. Oh, you joined? Yay. Okay. And let's see. What is she? Uh-oh. Oh, there she is. I was like, oh no, she stopped streaming, but she's at the top of my list now. She's streaming Death Stranding. Interesting. Oh, you know what though? You know what? Let's do this. I normally do raid this person, Hazel, but Jay just started streaming. So we'll do that. He's playing some Fire Emblem. So, been a fun stream. Thank you to, before I go, NPC Wendy and the real Bigfoot 00 for following. I know Wendy from Jay's stream. I think it's his wife. I don't think I knew that for a while, but I think it's his mod and his wife. But yeah, thanks for everyone joining. Everyone that was here earlier, Aura, I am super bad memory. Colby. If I forget anyone, I'm sorry. I have bad memory. At least I get to use it as an excuse. Yeah. And hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow for some more Mass Effect goodness. And everyone have a good night.